And we're back with another question from a member. This member would like to know, who is the God of Israel? And can you share any information on the 12 tribes of Israel?
Um, wow. There's a lot that can be said about this God of Israel. And I'm not sure how deep to go. The God of Israel is Jehovah, or excuse me, the God of the Old Testament, the God of Israel is Jehovah, and He says that you are my people and I'll be your God. That's what He said to Moses, and so uh, project that out. And if it was a real God, there would be I'm these are my people and I'll be your God. Did you create all those people? No, you didn't. So there's some very strong inconsistencies with the whole story of Israel. And when I say that, that's our history. Let's not negate it or say it's good or bad. It's an illusion for us because we don't really understand it. We hear about it, and there's people who have very, very, very strong opinions. You know, uh, the tribe of Judah. I'm going to say it this way: the tribe of Judah, the Jews, is a family, is a heritage. It's not a religion. Well, okay, let's call it a religion if you want to. It's a it's a religion that's made by people for people to control you or to control others. If you have one over the other, that's not God. That doesn't that don't tell me that one God is better than another God. Uh, you've got power over other people. That is not what God does. Period. Can you tell me the prime creator is telling you what to do? No, it gave you free agency. You do what you want. Is there any punishment for that? No, I gave you the free agency to do what you want. You create what you want. Okay. When we talk about who's the God of Israel, that's Jehovah, and it's not a God. And there's a lot of history behind that and why I say that. Have you ever heard of a revengeful God? Well, you hear it in the Bible. There it is. Jehovah's a revengeful God. You do what I say, or I will kill you. Sodom and Gomorrah, you didn't do what I say, I'm killing you. And he did. Now, don't look back, or I'll turn you into a stone. What about the flood? There's your God of Israel, revengeful God. Do what I say, or else I'll kill you or drown you. And everything else that somebody else has created. This person who is supposed to be the creator and the God of the Old Testament. By every standard that I hold God to, that's a fraud. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to tell you what is really true. Prime Creator is our God, is our Father. And anybody who pretends to be a God, that desire is to have power over people. Power over others is an offense to God. You do not do that. There's no punishment for it because it's in physicality, and there's no judgment out of physicality that goes back to who you really are. So, are the Jews, is it a religion or is it a heritage? Well, now I'm hearing that it's a religion. You hear that all the time. Why? Because there are Khazarian mafia that turned turned to be Jews. They're not a heritage. So I don't want to offend anybody. If I have, I didn't mean to, but I know the truth. Do I know all of the truth? I don't know all the details. No. I just know that there's a small g in that God that I'm seeing here. And yes, that's true. It's a small g. It's just a name of a person who has a lot of technology and was able to convince people that he was a god. Let's leave it at that because I probably get into more trouble. I love you people and I don't want to have problems. And so let's end for that. That's all I have to say.
Great answer to a difficult question, Ron. So we will be back with the next one from a member.